Alright, I just picked like a random 3 series fight between some 5 mil close to 5 mil player in China. What this, they use Guy a bit, some don't. I just want to walk through it. Um, and there's no sound because this is ripped from someone who had just terrible fucking music playing as per usual. Apparently, the Chinese, maybe the American Naruto-tubers picked up their style from the Chinese ones, or vice versa. I don't know. All right, but like basically, let's. I need to stop fucking. Pause. Okay, so these are weird teams. Um, Guy P1, Shisui P2. We have fucking Madara. I assume this is the counter guy because he's immune to tie damage, but like this Madara is so bad that it won't matter. This is a weird pick, and I don't understand the Earthmane. I understood the Earthmane slightly on why China was picking him when Ashura was meta, but Ashura is kind of not meta with Guy. Ashura kind of gets hard countered by Guy, and it's just bad because Guy's always gonna have the lowest health, and you can't chase Guy, so his fucking trigger chase thing just breaks if you're faster. So he just doesn't do anything. Shisui's always gonna be fucking meta, whatever. Yeah, again, Earthbane I don't get, Ashura, whatever. He can work, but Guy seems to hard counter. But basically, like this makes sense. So the first thing that happened is really unfortunate against this guy. He's faster. He's always going to have the advantage. He went. His standard hit this row. These two no units, because it hits a line, no longer have standard. So Shisui lost like all of his pressure round one. That sucks. That's really unfortunate. But let's be real. The faster Shisui almost always wins unless someone fucks up. And especially now with Guy existing, like it's gonna make that even more whatever important. So this is just gonna be a million Shisui standards. But round two is gonna be more fun, right? Well, I guess we can see something you're never gonna see in EN because we can just press auto and get his mystery off. Did he already do it? Yeah, my bad. Yeah, see, too late. So there you go. He got his reset. This mystery you'll never see because we can press auto and get the round two mystery, which is better. But anyways, did nothing. He's really bad. Madara Trash Can is a trash can. He's here because this guy was like, well, maybe if like he, I don't know, is the last one standing versus Guy. Like, when would that ever happen? Because Guy kills himself in 4 fucking rounds. Like, I don't understand what the idea. This is basically like a 2v3 right here. But Guy counters Ashura, so it's pretty much 2v2. Like, Ashura isn't the pick here. Guy is definitely the pick. You do pick Guy. But this guy can run this and be faster, and there's nothing this guy could do. But let me give you an example. Let's say he was running. Let's say the initiative's close, okay, and he was running Gara swimsuit P2, like Shisui P1, Gara swimsuit P2, and then like Jiraiya, okay. Not even that one fucking matter. The faster guy is gonna dominate. The guy being faster can inherently win this fight if he doesn't fuck up because you can do Guy to Shisui, Shisui to Guy. Now the guy is not a threat except he's going to take his guy out and then his guy's going to take this guy out if they live long enough. And then yeah. Oh, maybe they do Earthmane for shields because Guy hits so hard that you need extra health. That's probably what it is. It's probably a shields thing. Okay. That's gonna be my only guess. Is it's a shields thing. Uh, but it's, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that didn't crit and it did 0 damage. This is an even fight, and that's what we expect. He targeted Ashura. Okay. Ashura's hard countered, so that's a missed play. I mean, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't want Guy to be able to take one of my units out of the fight. Like, I don't understand why he's doing that, because he's probably going to target Shisui, right? Yes, that was the play. This, by the way, is why in my previous video I said he's a threat from any position. Because Shisui does okay damage, like, with his mystery. It's trash. He scales, though. So, but if Guy gets to prevent your fucking standards and chases, okay, that's a huge fucking problem. And that guy just let it happen because he was more scared of Ashura doing what? Mistering and shutting down Shisui's scale for a round? Who cares? That doesn't do anything. Like, it's just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, and then here's Madara trash can popping off, but he still does no damage. He doesn't really scale. I would rather use Hashi. Well, Hashi's not immune, but yeah. It's a tie. I would rather use Founder, because guess what? The 2 crit debuff stack. So if you actually wanted to use a Madara that's immune to tie, you just use Founder. And at least Founder scales. Like, he provides a buff and he can't heal, but... So here we go again. This fight is already over. This guy just should have conceded. He should know it's over by now. It's literally over. He sealed him, and now he's sealing him. He should have sealed the fucking Shisui this round. You should have sealed him last round and then Shisui this round. So that Shisui has no chance of doing anything once your guy dies. Because guy's dying in, like, by round 5, give or take. That's so funny. The unstoppable Earthmain is already fucking dead. That's actually legitimately hilarious. So the strat doesn't even fucking work. It's because they were using... The only reason it worked is because they were using teams that had no fucking offensive capability. But this fight is over. Like, it's been over the moment that the team on the left had Guy P1, Shisui P2, and was faster. I'm sorry, there's no counter to that. What is the counter? Like, Guy is gonna die, and he's gonna attack the other guy, and then this guy's gonna attack, the guy on the left is gonna attack Ashura, I believe. I didn't watch these ahead of time. I did a little bit, but it's just kind of live reaction. Yep. 200k crit, no problem. Oh, is Ashura dead? 300k? Yeah, guy is broken. Broken. That's ridiculous. You have to run him. That is fucking ridiculous. See, let me like. Thank you, China. Because you have to have Chinese everything. Just upload to fucking YouTube like the rest of us are, okay. Oh no, God, did he, like, what? Okay, motherfucker, you're not going to win. You can't beat Guy. Okay. So like I said, this guy in my made misplays, but he's in such a ridiculous position that it doesn't fucking matter what he does. He's going to fucking win. Like, that's just how it is. He is in a ridiculously good position to win, basically. So we have Shisui P1, Modern Trash Can P2, Ashura P3. This team makes no fucking sense. Then we have Shisui P1, Guy P2. It's like this guy knew that this guy was gonna not run Guy anymore. But honestly, either one can be P1. It really doesn't fucking matter. Because round 2 you can just lock, Shisui can lock Guy, or it can lock whatever the P1 is. They're interchangeable what position they're in. It really doesn't fucking matter. The reality is he's going to be faster if they're not running something to shut down his initiative. Which, if this guy is running Y standard and he gets discouragement on Guy, Guy will not have the initiative buff next turn. So he'll only have gained 5%, which, whatever. I would definitely try and run him P1 so you can get the initiative first, because he's going to scale higher. You're going to have 5%, and then is it 5% from Shisui? So 10% initiative. So if it's an even fight, you both have 112k initiative, that wins, and then you win the fight inherently. The other units don't make sense. Like, is Ashura there for, like, maybe he's just there to run the passive where every time you get hit you scale res, just in the 20% damage reduction? Maybe he's just keeping them alive, as I think the 20% damage reduction does reduce what do I want to say? Reduce the damage of a guy. I don't know. I have to fucking we'll see what happens in this fight. But basically, this is nonsense. It's deterministically over from the start because the guy on the left is faster and he's running Shisui and Guy. Like, that's the new meta. Yep. So standard unfortunately hit Ashura, and he lost standards, whatever. I'm definitely not checking Slack at work because I got pinged. It's nothing. But yeah. Okay, now round two. This is where it's over. Okay, so he's gonna fuck. Shisui's about to be sealed. Boom. No more. Oh, it's irremovable acupuncture. Yep. No more mystery. Um, and this guy is Earthmane isn't even doing the Earthmane job of being the lowest health, but he is taking less and less damage. So they're both taking 20% reduced on top of scaling in and res every hit. I'm pretty sure that's a passive they're running, but this guy's about to have the chain run on him, right? There's gonna be like 900 fucking standards from these units, and it's gonna be a bad time. Like this fight again is over from the start. Like if you play this game long enough, like you can tell right away that the fight's over. Um, at a high level. At a low level, like shit can happen. Crit RNG in an even fight, your crits don't do that much different damage, so it doesn't really matter. Like yeah, oh my god, did Madara just use his mystery for 0 damage? Like who cares? He didn't even look at how little he did to the shield. The shield is just like this out there. And that's another weird thing. Are like they're running Y, which removes shields. So like I really don't fucking understand the Earth main choice. China players really are built different. Because Y standard removes shields. Like there you go. There's the shields gone. So it's not saving you. I guess the idea is that it might save your life. Like it could, I guess technically. It's just unlikely. Yeah. Ashura's, yep. Shisui already has the fucking Ashura thing debuff on him. Not that it really matters. This fight is literally over. I kind of want to speed it up, but I like this. I would have retreated if I was the other guy. The guy on the right. Like your team makes no fucking sense. Like people like to say like, oh yeah, like, and it's true. Like once you're 5 mil in EN, it's like China even stack. It is, but here's the thing: bad units are bad units. You can fucking sit here and you can pretend that like Madara Trash Can is amazing. He's not. And you can pretend that Ashura BT is amazing. It's not. But Ashura BT in a vacuum where you have no ability to stop it pops off. That vacuum is very hard to fucking create, and like most people are going to have assurances for it. And I'm telling you, Guy is literally the assurance against Ashura. Because the moment he acts, he gets super armor level 2, and he always will have the lowest HP unless you're getting crushed round 1, which is unlikely. Yeah, slaughtered. Fucking slaughtered him. Just by being virtue of being faster, and the guy on the right brought no answers. And now we are going to have the last fight. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is so... I saw this first, and I was like, what are these fucking teams, dude? I didn't realize this guy has Guy and is just refusing to use him because he's dumb. Like, here it is, though. I literally can't answer you of what happens when you have to fight a faster guy in Shisui. I don't know what the answer to that, like, how do you beat that? I really fucking don't know. I don't think you do beat it. I think you just lose. So, he's in theory trying to yeet the guy, but you shouldn't bring him if you're doing that. Bring Obito, G, and W, and then I would love to. I don't know what happens if like he hits 1 HP and then you queue the mystery up and you yeet him. I don't know if the passive triggers before the mystery. If a mystery's queued up, I don't know how that works. I don't know what actually goes first, but you can't fucking yeet him. And if you do yeet him, it's like almost impossible because the moment he goes, he has level 2 super armor. And like how are you applying whatever? It's not gonna he's not gonna get yeeted. He's gonna yeet the fucking Earthbane, probably. And then why Kimmy? So like your Kimmy massively nerfs Shisui just to buff his shitty mystery a little bit in an even stack where you're not critting because Shisui exists. Like this is stupid. Just fucking do your incidental damage. Like, what you should be doing is you should be maximizing the number of standards Shisui gets. It's death by 1,000 cuts, and his cuts are cut deep, but like nobody crits in this fucking meta with Shisui. So you just spam fucking standards, and then watch as everybody fucking dies. Like, you can be a 5 mil fighting a 3.5 mil without Shisui, and let Shisui get 5 standards off against you and look at your P1 at 40% health, okay? That's just how this meta works. Shisui is broken. He always will be. And there are counters to him, but these guys aren't bringing it. Like, I might run Guy, Shisui, Gar Swimsuit, for example. That won't work that great in DB, and 1v1 it'll work great. It all depends. There's like a lot of ideas of what you could run. I'd have to think about it. That's an option, though. I certainly wouldn't run Kimmy, P3, and I'm not fucking running Earthmane, because Earthmane's literally doing nothing here. So basically, it's almost like this guy's giving his opponent a chance, because he's buffing... Well, let's be real. The guy on the right's gonna get like 1 mystery off. Yeah, this is just... It's over. This is like actually truly a pay to win meta. You're not going to punch up against this unless the person fucks up. Like, what can the team on the right do against this? Guy is faster than Shisui, so he locks Shisui. Then Shisui goes, and then he completely locks the other Shisui. And then every turn, the guy prevents the Shisui from doing anything while the backline just dies. Because Ashura isn't a threat. Because Guy is going to be the lowest HP, and Kakashi Kimono isn't a fucking threat, and the Earthbane isn't a threat. The guy on the right can literally do nothing. Like, that looked like decent damage. Like, what was that? 25k when things have like 140k HP? That was fine. Round 2 fucking damage. But you need Kimmy buff, which is 60% increased damage multiplier at the end of the damage calculation, is I think the way it works. Which is massive. And he didn't crit, I don't think. Probably did a lot more. No, or did he crit? I already fucking forgot. He probably did crit. It's an even fight. Point is, this team is stupid, and like, I would never fucking run this team unless I was gonna crush my opponent. Which technically the guy on the left is just crushing his opponent, because he can run the God combo of God Guy and Shisui, and there it is. Ashura is not going to stop this meta. And what the saddest part about this is, we're probably going to get Guy before we get, or around the same time as Ashura. Even if we get him next week, it's still like, we are set up, unless the English devs fail us for the 9,000th time, to receive Guy in the December Suku. And if we receive him in the December Suku, he's going to he's going to make the fucking meta even more oppressive and make Shisui still dominant. Not that you could ever get rid of him. It's just sad. It's cool, I guess, just because Guy's kind of cool, but he's kind of oppressive. Like, I'm really, really thinking about what a great time I'm gonna have in Arena, especially once we get Sai Suit, Shisui Guy, and fucking Sai Suit. Literally no counterplay. Stand there and die. The team, love it. Yeah, see this? Sure went. But guess what? Guy's the lowest HP, and he can only get the trigger off 1 time because he can't cause any debuffs because he has level 2 super armor, because he already went. Ashura is hard countered by a guy that has taken an action. You can technically control him, but like, what the fuck team are you going to run to control? Like, I could probably think of something, but Guy is still gonna hit 0 HP eventually. Basically, think about it this way. Guy is a threat from every position. He's a threat to your P1 from P4. He's a threat from any position to your P1. You have to run Guy if you're fighting Guy, or it's just not going to happen. It's like having 2 Shisuis on the board, kind of. Like, and this is China, notorious for 10-round fights. We're round 4 against an even fight. The guy on the left is not like astronomically stronger than the guy on the right. It's like 200, 300k power. That's nothing at 5 mil level. That doesn't mean anything. They are basically doing the same damage to each other. What we have seen out of the meta in China for the last while has been teams with 0 DPS controlling each other. So they both would take each other's chases away, take each other's standards away, and would do piss poor damage mysteries, okay? That's it. That's all we've fucking seen out of China. Now we have teams with actual DPS on it. China loves the turtle fucking meta. Ian doesn't like the turtle meta. So, and we're not even going to experience it. Hachi New Year came out, we might get Ashura BT for a little bit. You might run some meme teams with those two together, but look at this. It's gonna be even worse for us because we're not as tanky. It's not significantly less tanky. Like we probably have like we're talking at 5 mil level, they probably have like 6-7k more defense and res than us, and they have more life, not that much more, so they're tankier. But so they get to round 5, we'll get to round 3 and 4 at the highest. At the low end, you're talking 1 mil, dude. 1 mil power. Round 2 you go, you Shisui, the guy in the back line dies, he kills you, he kills your P1. Good fucking luck. Alright, that's the video. Here's the videos for today. I'm excited for Guy. I was considering not really recharging much anymore, and I haven't been, because I'm 5 mil, there's like nothing more. I need like one fucking refine. Like other stuff that takes forever to get, like purifies and whatever. There's like not much incentive to recharge, but I kind of want Guy. I kind of want to sit in DB and shit on people with him. Yeah. See ya.